Welcome. I'd like to introduce you to our 2003 BT Cruiser, 21-foot RV, Class B plus RV. As you take a look, I'll show you the engine. It's got 58,000 miles. We can take a look here at the engine as we step towards the front. This is a V10, and it probably gets 12 or so miles to the gallon, depending on how you drive. Usually that's at about the speed limit. It gets a little worse if you get a little faster. As we back up, you're going to notice that we've got new tires on this, all 6 new tires. The oil has been changed in the last month. It's an E350 chassis, so it's a 1-ton vehicle. As we work our way down the side, you can get a feel for what's here. The Generac generator is right there. You come back, we've got 2 new, within the last year, house deep cycle batteries that are stored down in here. We come through the city waters. I'm going to be hooked up on the right if you want to stay hooked by hose, or if you just want to fill the in-house tank, which is 65 gallons. This is about a 30-foot cable for a 30 amp electric hookup. And of course gas, which is just regular gas. On the bottom we have a little extra storage for things if you want extra extension or hoses. As we work our way down, we've got an exterior hook on this side as well as the other. 2 35-gallon tanks for gray and black, and that's where you would empty your tanks on the sides. You'll see there's a little vent for the kitchen microwave that comes off of this side. Let's work our way towards the back now, and you'll see at the top, right next to the stairs, there's a backup camera. It's right next to that top rung of the stairs, a ladder that gets you to the roof to see what's going on. Down here at the bottom, we've got the storage for the black and gray hose that you can pull out and empty those. That's a nice place to store that. That's not in with the rest of your materials. You might notice on the top there's a couple of vents that are added on to a new air conditioner. As we pull back to this side, you're going to see we've got a great canopy, and we've got the exterior plug. It's here as well at the top. Underneath that's the hot water heater, and here's the 25-pound propane tank. So as we come through, it's got a great screened-in door that can keep both the wind circulating through the RV, but have the door shut and mosquitoes out. We've got the fridge panel and heat exhaust that's on this side, and underneath we've got some more storage. What I really like are the windows here are very comfortable and give some great lighting. Let's step inside and take a look at some of the cabinets. As we step inside, you'll see that the cabinets, as soon as you come inside, we sort of an armoire for a couple of drawers for some space and clothes as you're traveling. Again, this is a great smaller size. It fits in your garage, sort of not garage, but in your driveway. At 21 feet, it makes it very comfortable. Hanging closet, and we've put a few extra things we found that are needed, necessary. The filters for the freshwater hose, and we put some of the U-tube L-shaped tubes for the black water tank. The new ones are in there, but we've put our tools in there and some other things that are nice to fit in, and it makes a nice seal. You'll notice that there's a catch on all of these closets, doors, and drawers to keep them from moving much when you're heading down the road. The thermostat has got both air conditioning and cooling that's hooked into this system. That'll call on the air conditioner again, which is brand new and replaced since we bought it just 2 years ago. It's got the carbon dioxide filter sensor. As we come around this direction, you're going to notice here's both a combination stove and oven. The oven on the bottom is nice size. Pull that back, you can take a peek. It's got a good single rack to put some things in. Of course, ample storage for larger pans, for plates and other kinds of things next to the sink. As we step back, you see on the right there, you've got an extra piece that can be pulled up for cutting spaces. We've also put a cutting board on top of the stove, so that gives you a little bit of extra space. If you're not using the stove, lift it off, put off to the side, and then you can access the stove. It's a 3-burner, which is nice. Above the stove and access here, we got both under cabinet lighting, and this is the main panel for checking both water, how much gray water, black water, fresh water, access to start your generator, and gives you information there. As we back up, you're going to see a microwave, which gets you a good start for all the kinds of cooking that you might need. Let's step back for a second. We'll take a look at the bathroom. As we take a look at here, you're going to notice first thing is that it's got a shower curtain, but if you look at the top, it's kind of got a D shape. So it gives you a lot more room if you're tall and you need some shoulder room. At the bottom, what's nice is that it's got a little bit of a tub. So it's got a little space down at the bottom if you need that to rinse off. And then, of course, the commode, the sink and its vanity, plus a clamped mirror that's got storage. We'll put a little sort of cleat on there to keep that from opening up. So there's just a normal vent that's above there that gives some extra airflow, which is really nice. As I step next to the bathroom door, let's look back into the cabinet. You're going to notice all around the top there's some great storage. A lot of times we'll end up putting blankets, pillows on one side, bedding, and as you come to the front, there's a lot of things for entertainment, books. You'll notice that there's space in the television here, that it's got a DVD player. And that's the whole system is in the television. There's room behind there for some extra storage. There's a cable for VCR if they're going to add any kinds of components that go to the television. As we go through to the right, you can notice the same kind of storage on this side for extra materials. A lot of times we'll end up putting our food in there. As we step back, we've got under cabinet lighting, plus a beautiful, sort of 2 seats on both sides area for people to sit, which can be made into a sleeper for, it's about 2 people can sleep on this side. On this side, it's a brand new jackknife couch. Underneath, the extra water tank is stored, but this is really easy to sort of flip out. It makes it great to be able to view in the screen, and it does a nice job of conservation of space while we're in here. The television is removable and can be focused in one direction or the other. You can see I can pull this out, maybe take it so that you can watch it either from the dinette. You can turn it the other way if it's in the evening and you want to watch from the pull-out couch. The seats in the front are nice Ford bucket seats, standard size, and standard sort of Ford controls. Plenty of room for both cups. It's got some it's got a cigarette adapter and an extra above that for charging phones and materials, a little change holder next to the cups that you can see. So that served us very well. You can put in turn seats. We don't have those. These are fixed seats facing forward. So those are going to be good additions. If you look as we continue back, only the front has the sort of carpeting section, but then the flooring in here gives you luxury vinyl plank. So that's been run all the way through. As we work our way back, I'll give you sort of an extended view before I show you the fridge, which is off to the right, and those are full-size refrigerator. It's got a little fan in there to increase circulation, keep things cool. Some great bins in there, and the refrigerator, as this is the dometic sort of setup. The dometic fridge, of course, is controlled by making sure the power is on here, or running it either by electric charge or by gas. The gas then heats the evaporative material that condenses inside and cools off the fridge and freezer. Both of these have been worked well for us as we've taken it out. With that in mind, this is our 2003 BT Cruiser. Again, 58,000 miles, and we're looking forward to opportunities to have you check it out. Thanks.